Shavi FS Hub. So let's look at the structure. Let's see what we got. Thursday this week we have May refinancing rate and monetary policy statement by the head of ECB, Christine Lagarde, the most powerful woman in Europe. Her statement carries a tremendous amount of weight in the financial market. She decides where the euro is going to. So she and her monetary policy team are responsible for where euro goes. So you must pay critical attention to what she has to say. There's a very strong news on Thursday, main refinancing rate and monetary policy statements are very important. So Thursday, very important to key into the news and pay critical attention to the economic data points on that day. So now we found the floor. Let's look for a roof. This price action started from 2008, and it feels good to see that Euro is completely Euro US is bearish. Let's just call it what it is, and Euro US is bearish, and they narrowly escaped parity last time, and due to timely intervention of ECB monetary policy team. But I think at the moment the market is going for a breakout, and on that structure we have found a series of hold on price action. This was how they escaped parity last time on this structure. They escaped parity, euro escaped parity on this structure, on this breakout structure, where we have a price break up at the demand floor and the possible was followed by couples of retests, and after which euro has found the money and upswing just to escape parity. It's not like since then they have really done magic. Euro has been moving sideways, no serious bullish move at the moment. But I think a touch on this floor gives us a fundamental hope that on Thursday there will be a magic. There will be a magic on Thursday. The two magic will comprise of main refinancing rate and the monetary policy statement. They will carry weight. It's going to carry a whole lot of weight. It will carry weight. So that will be Thursday fundamental. So let's look at it. And we have a breakout from 2021, price to the roof, on that roof. And you can see that the structure is very clear. We found our price action on that roof. And I think we will most likely swing up based on the data coming out from Thursday. It will most likely swing up. There is a very high probability of a potential swing for you. Let's look at the structure. Price into the demand floor since we are trying to look for a sell opportunity as the overall trend is bearish. So we look for a sell price action instead of buy price action. So I changed my mind. Instead of looking for a buy price action, I look for a sell price action. So now we are going to watch to see how price breaks out of this structure. There's a very strong price action on this level, and I'm going to explain it. So we have price create here, a demand floor, break of a demand floor, retest one, retest two. I want price to return back into this place for potential downswing. That will happen. That will happen. So this is a potential selling move where I expect a strong bearish move this roof, I expect a sell on this roof. So if price returns to that roof, I know it's going to take a whole lot of time, but there is hope. First of all, price has to break out from the descending trend line. The descending trend line is a weekly time from descending trend line, where price has created since 2008. We created the demand floor, and price returned here to create a double top on weekly, and we expected it again on double top on what. We have a breaker structure at this level, a breaker structure at this level, and price creating a whole demand floor on this level, and ultimately came back here to defend parity, and price has left. So the structure is it's a little bit, it's a little bit. What we see here is a core candlestick movement. But let's see if we can find any price action on weekly. We are looking for a clean break of structure and possible a weekly cross that doesn't break the body of the candle. If we can, but if we cannot, then we just leave it. We leave it. There's nothing you can't do magic. Nice defense. Nice weekly defense. Very nice. Look at that structure. Look at that structure. Can you see that structure? Demand floor. Demand floor. Break of a demand floor. Supply roof. Break of a demand supply roof. Demand floor. Market is gone. Euro is going up. Oh. Euro is not coming down. So if you are holding euro buy, please hold your euro buy. I'm talking to all of you who are trading euro. If you are an euro buy, in case you don't know what you are doing, if you entered by mistake and you see a green candle, don't leave it. There will be strong news coming in on Thursday. Main refinancing rate and monetary policy statements. And I believe from the main refinancing rate, the current euro main refinancing rate is 3.15, and they are forecasting 2.9. Who does that when inflation is still very high in euro? So it's on technical. The financing rate will still be higher in order to give euro attractiveness in the financial window. So I believe that the outcome of the main refinancing rate will still be greater than the forecast. And actually greater than the forecast gives euro a strong boost in the eurozone. So if anybody is telling you that main refinancing rate will drop, the person does not understand. Main refinancing rate are monetary policy maker decision. They decide on what to do. And now they tell you the forecast, but they are the one who will give you the final value. So they already know what the result will be. So I'm forecasting that main refinancing rate of euro will be greater than 2.9, which is the forecast. It might even be greater than the previous data, 3.15. But that is the current main refinancing rate now in the eurozone. So it's very technical, and I'm bringing a whole lot of fundamental with technical structure into this game. You know, it must come at a very big price. So what I see here technically is I I have a structure at this level. We have here as a demand floor, break of a demand floor, supply roof, demand floor. Okay. We have a nice structure at this level. We have a nice structure. It makes a whole lot of sense to see it. It's classic good structure, and kind of structure we get in from gold. So very clean structure at that level. So what I see here on weekly is a classic retest to a broken structure. And I want to see price come back into this roof to retest it as a previous broken demand floor become a supply roof after testing once. I expect a second testing to the structure for us to see if the bearish continuation will continue or will have a clear uptrend. So to have a clear uptrend on euro against USD, first of all, we need some kind of reversal price action. We need to see dollar take a U-turn for euro to continue to absorb. But sometimes market can follow a very strong price action, and we remember that euro is a very strong zone, and it remains strong. So what we want to see is I want to see that as the week opens, euro USD continue to buy. The week closed in a massive bullish candle that engulfed previous red candles. I want to see a continuation of that buy. A continuation of that buy is very much expected, and after price has defended that level, the defense of this level is an indication that there are more opportunity to upside. And you can see the structure is well clean, well calibrated. After price now we have cloned to get our demand floor, After price break of that demand structure becomes a supply roof, and we clone the structure based on the trend angle and brought it to another supply roof where price ultimately returned on double confluence. This double confluence came from the structure here where price has created a demand floor break of structure, supply roof break of supply roof becomes a demand floor. So on double confluence, you saw that the Euro USD has found a bullish footnote. So on that note, you see that Euro will continue to go up. So if you are thinking Euro will go down, then you don't know anything about market fundamental. Okay, sorry to say it. And you can see when you look critically, a euro close of the week broke um, broke a supply roof. So technically, what I want to see as the week open, the worst you can get, the very worst you can get is possibly a retest into a broken supply roof, and the price will certainly continue based on the current impulse leg. So you might have a return into this zone where we go to challenge this structure. So we might come back again and play some kind of a funny hanky panky before the break of structure. If we come back at this level, then we are ultimately breaking the supply routines as a demand floor, where I expect that it will break out from this long-term descending trend line. And in fact, if that happens, my final target for Euro USD will be on this area. So I think it's time to go long on Euro. I'm sorry to say it's time to go long. If you look at the performance of close of the week candle, it's an indication. It tells you something about this level. On this level, Euro has found double confluence. On that double confluence, it shows you there is change, and we have a monetary policy change coming in. So if the main refinancing rate goes as we expect, and the monetary policy statement remains completely hawkish. We are not expecting Lagarde to be dovish this time. We expect a more hawkish stance from Christine Lagarde, the head of ECB. So if she does that, and we believe that the whole of some fundamentals and with the current tariff war coming in from President Trump, and Europe may be sitting up, and they may be preparing to do whatever it takes to bolster the value of euro in the world market. So I think euro USD is set seal. The close of this candle is a very strong indication. Now let me explain something that a lot of traders will not know on the weekly time frame. You see, on a weekly time frame, you have here as a break of structure. After a break of a demand floor, price established here as a supply route and sold down, peak liquidity with an impulse leg, and price came and broke that structure without a retest, and price came and retested it. So I expect that upswing on this structure, the minimum buy this market is going to take a whole lot of time. Oh. It's going to take time, but this is certainly where you should be looking at. And at this level, if you look, you have a very strong price action at this level. So this is the minimum you can get. We are going to save this chart and we'll come back to it and to see if what we are doing is real or we are playing. That is the essence. We never delete any chart. We are not in the habit of deleting chart. So we'll leave it and come back. We'll come back later and check if we are vindicated or not. But I can assure you, if you expect we will not be vindicated, then you are the one who don't know what you're doing. The one who don't know. So I can tell you, look at the impulse leg break of structure, there is no retest. After price broke out from this structure, there is no retest. Market has come back to fill that imbalance. And on that structure, market has found this is the new impulse leg after a break of structure from this level. There's a break of structure here. And that break of structure was got from the price action where we have cloned our demand floor, break of a demand floor, and a retest. This gives us what? An ascending trend line. And that ascending trend line also came on the break of a structure, retested it, affirming and confirming that this structure is valid. Then we clone the structure to bring it at this level where price has found it and support on the weekly time frame and upswinging. So the next hurdle we want to see is a break of this structure. If we manage to break this structure, then we are now rest assured that euro upswing will technically use this as a new demand floor and continue with the hope that the current impulse leg will come to this place where you see a sell opportunity. The market is still bearish. It's still bearish. So at this level, I can guarantee you that euro will drop. Euro will drop. So we are going to watch euro as we are watching US 30, we are watching Nikkei 225, we are watching German 40. We're also watching German 30, and they were also watching US 30 as well. So all the heavy index, we are watching all of them this week. So we are watching them and hope that we can find an opening in any of the heavy index. We are hoping so. So at this level, you have a very strong price action at this level. And you can see it price create here, a demand floor, reconstructor return here as a supply roof, return here as a supply roof. I want to see this baby return here. What returns here for a sell opportunity where you will score a 9. You score 9 here. You score 9 at this very long 9. This one give this small 9. If you fire, it will give you a long 9 like this. So that is it. So it's very simple and FS of weekly time frame. Don't take it serious. It's just an educational series. So add this strategy to whatever you are doing. Add it to your strategy. If you are somebody who trade indicator, that's fine. That's up to you. I can't tell you not to do indicator. It's up to you. So what I will say is add it to whatever you are doing, and you are going to have an excellent result. At Shavi FS Hub, we don't use indicators, and I will not tell you why. So do what works for you. The most important thing is your win ratio, your consistency, your risk management, and your appetite. If you are a greedy person, I can guarantee you will go home empty. But if you are somebody who is content with the little life offers, you will grow. You are going to grow. But if you're a greedy person, I can guarantee you will go back empty hand. You know, you are going to go back empty hand if you're a greedy person. Learn to take profit. It's not about the size of your account, it's about how much you save. Even if it's $1 you make every day, it's something. It is better than somebody who feels he's going to rob the institution. You can't rob the institution, you can't rob central bank. It's impossible. You cannot play institution. It's impossible. It's very, very impossible.